All right, we are back following the Waste Management, following the Super Bowl. We're here to discuss Riviera. Blake, what do you think of Waste Management? And I guess maybe some Super Bowl thoughts if you have any.
Yeah, Super Bowl thoughts. I mean, OBJ, that injury just changed everything. I'm pretty sure the Rams were going to pound ass until he got injured. Changed the whole game. Sean McVay, I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's like, what the fuck kind of coaching job was that?
Yeah, that was terrible. I agree. I like the Rams a lot, and they started off really well. And I kind of feel bad for OBJ. I mean, he got the touchdown and got the Super Bowl, so I think it's still fine for him. But yeah, it would be nice if he could finish the game.
Yeah, it sucks. Had props all over the guy. 64 yards, gets 52. It's like catches. They're all on pace to win. Had some Rams +4, had some Rams -4, -3.5. Luckily, I had some Rams money line and -3, so I didn't get completely shut out there. But I don't know. The Bengals almost stole a fucking Super Bowl. The entire run they went on.
I know. That's the reason I like the Rams too. Is I just couldn't picture the Bengals actually winning it. I just figured even if they played well, I think something like I don't know how it happened would have happened. So I guess on to Waste Management. We both talked up Scheffler a lot last week on the show. We liked him a lot. I know you liked him even more than I did, but didn't get there because we had too much money on JT.
Yeah, definitely some big time Scotty regret. Congrats to all the winners out there who jumped on Scotty from the show. I don't know. What are you gonna do? JT was the right play, I think. I mean, he was fire with his irons. He can't fucking putt.
Yeah, he can't putt. He can't putt at all. I do think it was the right play, but and then the Scotty number, like if it was 35, we would have found a way to make it work. But just 28 was so tough in that field, and I guess so many people liked him. I guess that's why he was 28. So it's not like do I regret it a little bit? Yeah, because obviously we need a winner, but the number it's not like we passed him up on a great number either.
No, and it even got I saw people by Wednesday it was like 22.
Yeah,
20. And then he got hot on Saturday. I mean, he was in the same spot as Spieth going into Saturday.
Yeah.
I think they're both for -3.
Yep.
JT just couldn't put that low round together. He was solid tee to green. I think his best approach week since what? The players. Maybe? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, definitely some regret. I mean, we went Berger and Spieth. We definitely could have easily just went Scotty. I wasn't really having much. I was having regret on not betting Xander at 22.
Yeah, because that was a good number.
That was a good number for him. I didn't have much regret. I was pissed Brooks was playing well, but I didn't have much regret not betting him. Because I got my Waste Management win with Brooks.
Yeah, I mean, you could get a little bit regret on that, but well, we're gonna go right. I mean, looking at it this week, it's gonna be the same number again, and even though it's not a course where he's been very good at, but yeah,
but
definitely.
JT is just he's such a cock, man. What the fuck?
Yeah,
nothing. Like I wanted to fucking kill him. Every fucking putt. What the fuck? Hit it with some fucking pace, you prick.
Even on Sunday, like he still had a chance to get back in it. And then on the first 5 holes, he missed like 2 putts within 5 feet. And I remember the second one, I think it was on a par 5, but he didn't even sniff the hole from 4.5 feet. It was like a foot right. And I was like, how the fuck do you do that? It just doesn't make any sense to me. He was never, I know he's been a bad putter for a couple of years, but like JT he is, but he wasn't a bad putter before that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. It's like Hideki level stuff. But then, like, a lot of people had bad putting weeks. Look at Rahm. Rahm was almost just as bad.
Yeah, that seems to be more an outlier, whereas JT, it just happens like every fucking week now.
Yeah, that's true.
So, let's see. What did JT do? He lost, only lost about 3 strokes putting, which obviously isn't good, but.
No, that's not good at all. He's a cock, man. He's a cock. That was the right fucking play. I'll go to the grave with it. That was the right play. Gained 7.1 approach. He even went stray a little bit off the tee for a while, but look at 3.3 off the tee. That's JT. That's like uncharacteristically for JT.
Yeah, 3.3 and then 7.1 on approach. I mean, that's all you can ask for, right? And
Yeah,
12,
we can't make these guys drill the putts.
at 12.8 tee to green. So is what it is. Good for Scotty. He missed that 5-footer to win it. I thought those was loser tendencies coming back, but he does still have some. But he makes the 25-footer, which I think, I feel if I was on him, I'd feel better about him making a 25-footer than a 5-footer.
Definitely. We did talk about Cantley too. That was a good number on Cantley too.
It was, and props to him, man. I hated him for a long time, and I always talk shit about him, and I still hate his face, and I still think, I'd love to kick his ass, but playing wise, he's fucking great, man. He contends every single week.
Every single week, he's like Rom Light almost now.
Yeah, it's like you get hats off to him. He's fucking good. He's a top 3 player in the world right now. So
he just needs a new fucking face.
Yeah,
just that face, man.
Yep,
it's not good.
No.
What'd you think of the scene on Saturday after the Ryder hole-in-one?
That was all right, I guess. But then like Sunday is getting crazy. Like
I missed that hole-in-one.
It wasn't even a hole-in-one. They started doing it after birdies and shit.
I thought Chuck Ortiz made a hole-in-one.
He did, but that was fine too. But they started doing it on just like every birdie, and they're getting out of control. I was watching the featured coverage because I still had hopes of JT getting back into it all the way to. I was just fucking wrapped up in it, and that's all I was watching was that feed. And JT chipped in from off the green, and they just fucking went nuts. And like the same thing as the hole-in-one. They started doing it every hole. They just started cleaning up the green every single hole.
I saw Harry Higgs took his shirt off.
Yeah, that was good.
That was pretty cool though on Saturday after the hole-in-one.
No, it's a great.
It's good to have that once a year in golf, I think.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have it a little more often, but just maybe not throwing so much stuff on the green. But yeah, it's great if you get a guy in contention. It was a good playoff.
Yeah, that course just brings out drama. Like it's 17's great. 16, obviously. I mean, I prefer 17 over 16.
Yeah.
And then you get 15, which was kind of like an island green on the par 5. You're hitting your second shot into an island green.
It's a great course. I'm not a huge fan of 18 though. I wish they didn't play it for the playoff.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
But the event's fucking awesome. I love it. Hopefully, get a guy next year, right?
If you don't like that event, you get a big dump in your pants.
Yeah. So now we're looking at Riviera, another great event. I mean, football is over now. Main focus is golf. I mean, we're fully in the swing of it now. The really good events coming up. And this is probably the best one. This is the best field in Genesis history.
Better than last year, huh?
Yep. This is the most field points, you know what I mean, towards world ranking. Pretty much everybody, the whole top 10 is here.
Not one guy's missing?
Nope.
Nice.
Only guy missing is Bryson, who's 11th right now. Or he was 11th. I think Scotty's 11th now.
Wow, Bryson's out of the top 10, huh?
So awesome field. We got par 71, 7,322 yards. You got the Kikuyu grass. I'm sure you're going to hear on the broadcast a lot this year. You have Poa greens, 121 players, and again, stacked. Whole top 10. Everyone you could think of here. Some guys are making their debut here. You got Rory coming back. Morikawa making his debut, right?
Yeah, I mean,
pretty much. He had
same with DJ, right? PGA debut.
He played Farmers.
Oh, that's right. He did. Yep. Forgot that.
Yeah. So, I mean, everybody's here pretty much besides Bryson, who's all fucked up and who knows what the hell's going on with him. So,
yeah, everybody's been playing though. Like Rory, Morikawa, they've been playing on the Euro.
Yep. DJ. But, so you're getting like a major field, which is great because you get major prices. And now this is the first week of the season where we're looking at the board and like, oh, fuck yeah, let's go.
Yep. And we're getting Tiger this week, baby.
Yeah.
I heard he's already on site.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't look fucked up on something, but I thought it was last year here or whatever. When
This was last year here.
Yeah.
This is a year ago.
I text you. I said something's fucking up with Tiger here, man. Looks like a zombie.
Yeah. Hopefully he lays off the pills this year. Even lay off the booze, Tiger. Let's get ready for Augusta.
Yeah. Yeah, he better be there.
But yeah, great field. I love Riv. Last year was, oh man, I was on Finau last year. I mean, it was lucky Finau got into a playoff because Homa missed that 3-footer on 18, which would have won it. But then in the playoff, when Homa went behind that tree, do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
On the par 4 10th, which is, I think that hole, the 10th at Riv and 17 at Waste Management are the two best drivable par 4s on tour.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say Riv one's the best.
It is.
But when Homa went behind the tree, I was like, oh man, this is great. Finau's gonna actually win an event, and I'm on it. And I reached down for the number at the time because it was 25. But then somehow Homa made par. I don't even understand how.
Yeah, he hit it out right of the green.
Yep. And then got up and down.
Yeah, that was crazy. So field couldn't have been that good last year. Finau was 25. I know he's playing much better, but
I don't know. All these guys are here, man. Everybody that's on the top of the board was all played it last year. Top of this year's board, they all played it last year except for Sanjay.
Fuck Sanjay. All right, so let's get into the odds here. We're using 365.
365. Yep, we got John Rahm 9-1. Patrick Cantley 14. DJ 18, JT 18, Morikawa 18. Those are the 5 below 20. I'm sure you can shop for Morikawa numbers. I've seen 20s.
So, I guess with Rahm, I mean, starting here, I like this spot for him. I know I liked the spot for him last week. I don't know if I said thought he was going to win, but I thought he was going to get involved. Like last week, you saw probably his best ball striking performance. I think one of his best for a long time, and that's obviously very scary. And now you're getting a number, say it's 9-1. Obviously, in this field, it's a very tough number, but in general, it's somewhat of a bettable number that you're getting on him now. Right? He gained 4 in approach last week, 8 off the tee. Jesus Christ. So
8 off the tee.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And you talk about long and straight. I mean, if you want to hit long and straight, Riviera is the place.
Yeah. Key stats for me this week. Tee to green's big. Around the green, big. 3-putt avoidance. Huge.
Yeah. I mean, and he's, despite his struggles last week with the putter, I think he's the best lag putter in the game, at least one of them. 11.2 tee to green line. I mean, he was good. 4 strokes on approach, 8 off the tee. It's just he loves the West Coast. You can't bet him because there's so much other value on the board, but man, he could win.
And he doesn't win at a 9-1 rate, so I can just pass.
No, I know. You're not as high on him as I am. I think he will probably win at a 9-1 rate soon enough. But I know I've been saying that for a while, so who the hell knows? But again, the value on the board, I guess you got to pass, but it's scary. It's scary.
Doesn't Cantley have more value there?
What is he, 12?
14?
Yeah, he does.
I mean, look at his results, man. First, 4th, 9th, 4th, 2nd.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fucking great.
Plus, this is like the introduction to Patrick Cantley. I remember Bubba beat him 2018. Plus, he's a California guy. Never finished worse than 17th here in 4 tries.
He gained only 2 on approach last week, 3.8 off the tee. Pretty good. He gained 5.4 putting. I know that's what he does, but it's not like he was striking it awesome.
No, I agree. And he didn't really strike it great on Sunday at Pebble, but dude just makes big putts.
Yeah, he does. He certainly does, besides that 11-footer yesterday.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not touching those 2. But I mean, would not surprise me.
How about JT? We talk about, we're on him last week. The times when he wins, we saw this at the Players. The week before, he just goes nuts on approach, and then he sucks putting. And then the next week he won. That happened last time. Was that concession before?
I'll tell you right now.
Players. But he went nuts on approach, and then the following week he wins.
It was concession. He gained 9.5 on approach, but had lost 5.9 off the tee.
Wow. So he
finished 15th at concession.
So pretty much same thing as this week, besides off the tee. It was just the putting. So we hit back-to-back winners those weeks.
Yep.
We had more.
No, there was a event in between. Looks like it.
Okay. So it's a little concerning, and then we're on him last week, and then you go off him because you're so frustrated with the way he putt, and you feel like he can't get it done, and then all of a sudden, this is the spot when he wins, and then he goes and wins. And obviously, he has great history at the place.
Are we getting an actual 18? We've only seen 16.
No, I'm thinking it's going to be 16.
I mean, would it surprise me if he wins? No, but like last week, I was just, but this could happen with the guys we actually bet on this week. They could pull the same shit. I could definitely see it. The two guys I've already pulled on, I already know. I've been in that same spot with what JT was last week with both of them. We'll get to them in a second, but we've been in that spot with both of those guys.
And it's likely it's going to happen with one of them, I'm sure, if not both.
It's extremely frustrating, man.
It is. I mean,
I honestly wanted to dude, I wanted to fucking murder somebody.
Yeah. I want to wring his fucking neck. And just his body language and stuff afterwards, I really wanted to fucking physically assault him.
There's just no hope. No hope. You just 8 feet. Hey, you know what? He's gonna miss that. But I don't know. What do you like? He could easily just win.
He could. Definitely could. I mean, it's a concern, especially being on him the week before and then he wins the next week. That's not a great feeling.
Poa is his best surface.
Yeah,
by far.
Just because the other two suck. Well, pretty much suck. But like I said, people are kind of on the assumption that he's the worst putter ever, and so you look back, his last 10 events, he's losing like a stroke to the field. But over his career, he's a positive putter.
I don't know. You'd have to do some convincing to me to get me to bet him.
It just,
especially at 16.
Yeah.
Why, you feeling him?
No, I mean, this is the situation that he wins in, and then people get so frustrated and I can't go back to this motherfucker, and then he's gonna win. If we didn't bet him last week and we saw those approach numbers, say we didn't bet him last week,
we'd bet him.
We'd bet him. So that's the only concern I have is you can't be a woman scorned here. But objectively, it's a good play.
I'm gonna go 2 weeks of this shit.
Yeah,
that was one of the more frustrating things I've all week. From the beginning, it was one of the most frustrating 4 rounds of golf I've watched on a guy I've bet on in a while.
Yeah, so wouldn't I'm probably not going to do it, but no, it would not shock me at all. And in fact, I just
prefer my guy to just suck.
I know
this guy just gives you hope every fucking hole. He's so good.
I mean, like I said, 16th hole, I was still glued to my seat, just thinking he was going to go birdie, eagle, birdie or something, and Brooks did last year.
Yeah.
So, all right. I mean, that's something to think about. I'm not saying we're going to actually bet him. I don't think we're going to, but just let the record show that the way the gods have treated us lately, it might be what happens.
Yeah. We fucking stink.
Yeah, right now we do.
We're in a fucking such a cold streak. How do we got to get out of this?
Yeah, it just takes one, but that one is always the hardest.
Yep.
So hopefully it's this week.
All right, anything on Morikawa?
I do the same thing all the time. I just say no, and he then contends, and I'm like, why the fuck did I just say no? But not my favorite spot for him.
Yeah. 26th, 43rd. 2 times playing here. Hasn't really been that great on the Euro.
And last year, towards the end, his approach numbers were pretty bad. Not bad.
Yeah, that doesn't really matter to me.
We just haven't seen those crazy iron performances like we do from him.
Yeah, California kid. I wouldn't be shocked there either.
No, you can't be shocked. He's one of the best players in the world, just like any of these guys. I mean, wouldn't shock anyone.
Right. All right. After that, we got Xander 20. Oh, sorry. Forgot. First bet of the week was Dustin Johnson, 18-1.
Yeah.
I'm already live on that. We've been talking about DJ for a week now. Give me DJ at Riv. He was great at Saudi, besides the putting, which we could get another JT week on our hands here with his putting. But this is DJ's course. I mean, this is just he grew up, or he didn't grow up around Riv, but I mean, Gretzky from out there. He plays this course every year since 2014. Second, fourth, first, 16th, 9th, 10th, 8th. He wasn't even last year. It was him and Burns going into the third round. I think if you remember that, he wasn't good at all, and he still finished 8th.
Yeah, I just got finished writing something about him, and I know you've been talking about for a while him at Riv, and I couldn't agree more. It's almost disrespectful, I guess, looking at his history and who he is, and the fact that he hasn't won in a while for him. I think you're getting a hell of a number.
This is Dustin Johnson at Riviera, and you're giving me an 18-1?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, you bet it. You bet it every fucking time. You bet it. And part of it is because you got the Rahms, Cantleys, Morikawas of the world who's drawing so much attention right now that DJ's going under the radar at his spot.
Yeah, he was good at Torrey. First time playing, like, he's never good at Torrey. First time playing Torrey in a while, and first time playing golf, period, in a while. And he was good.
And according to our boy Mike D, he's really loving that stealth driver, and he's fucking pounding the shit out of it.
Yep. And then in Saudi, he couldn't buy a putt. It was great tee to green, from what I'm hearing. Farmers gained 3.8 approach, 3.3 off the tee, lost 2.2 putting, 8.3 tee to green. He was at Farmers.
I know was that last week when I saw DJ Tracker. I know you followed him too. Like, said he absolutely just fucking pounded one.
Yep.
And just one of those things just get you fucking rock hard.
Yeah. Yeah, the DJ Tracker, he's a good follow.
So yeah, I'm 100% in. What a way to get off the snide. Have DJ at Riviera. Oh man.
Yeah.
If that happened, I might have to get a picture and put it right next to this one.
There we go. I like it. So that's the guys below 20. We're both on DJ. I'm already live on it. 20 plus. We got a 6-pack here. We got X 20, Rory 20, Decky 20, Hovland 22. Seen better numbers on all these guys. Cam Smith 25 and Scotty Scheffler 25.
Yeah, I think this is probably going to be somewhat of a popular bet this week, but I think we both like the same guy again, Rory at 22-1. I was honestly expecting him to be 12 or 14-1.
Completely baffled by this number. He's won a couple times in the last 3-4 months.
He almost won.
He should have won the event Hovland won. He was in the final group, and he went in the water on the par 5.
Yeah,
still could have made par. He probably should have made par, but he missed a shorty to miss the playoff.
Does that concern you at all?
No, not at 22. It would go into my thinking at 14.
So if I remember correctly, we bet him here last year and he missed the cut.
We did 2 times before, 5th and 4th.
Yep. But last year he was in a weird spot. He was in a weird place.
Yeah. I mean, he might not. He probably won't win, but for our YouTube viewers, I got actual tickets this week on Rory 22-1 DraftKings Sportsbook. Huh? Actual tickets. All right, we're actually gonna cash that fucking ticket this time for real. If Rory wins,
4 of them.
4 of them.
All right, go Rory. That's fucking great. Yeah, obviously you're right. Chances are he might not win, but 22-1, and we're getting DJ and Rory, average at 20-1 each, and that's 2 bets, and you still have room to fill out a card.
Yep. What was his results on the Euro? I'll look that up. You can keep going.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about being frustrated last week, and I think it's probably a very, very, very good chance that we're frustrated again this week with Rory, especially.
Yep. I mean, he won CJ Cup.
That was his last PGA Tour start, wasn't it?
Yeah, if you don't count the Hero.
Which I don't. How was he at Hero, though?
Not great. 18th.
Under
20.
CJ Cup, yeah. I like it. You have to think at least one of those 2 guys is going to get in the mix.
Yeah, I'm all over that. This is a big boy event. We got a couple big boys. He was 3rd at Dubai, the DP won, Hovland won. He was 12th at Abu Dhabi. So those are his 2 results in 2022. And then his last PGA event, he won.
Where's his motivation?
And after the CJ Cup, he was 6th at the DP World Championship.
Okay, so he's playing pretty good. But are we going to get that fucking Eeyore Rory that we always see? Or is he a different guy? Can he just get a little fire back, maybe?
I hope so. That's why we're betting the 22. Could he be Eeyore? Yeah, he missed those putts like JT. He's going to be Eeyore.
And you want to talk about correlation? Last time he was 22-1 was Quail. And he won.
Yeah, was on that, baby.
We see it all the time. These elites, when they get to 2022, they usually...
But I don't understand the justification for him to be 22 this week. Like, I just thought he'd be 12th. I don't even understand the justification for Morikawa being 18. I mean, and DJ, but Rory big time. Like, I thought Rory would be 12 or 14. Like,
yeah, I thought we might get a 14-16 on DJ, but yeah, I thought Rory was going to be 12.
Ever since the Ryder Cup, he's been playing great golf.
Ever since he cried and tried to make everyone forget that he sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, one of those 2 guys, both would be fucking amazing to be part of. So let's hope that happens. Then the other guys you talked about, Scheffler, no, obviously not. Xander, I guess that's a decent number for him.
Yeah, pretty good results here. And then you got to think about Hovland. Seen 25s. I mean,
I like him too, man. I do.
Getting that last year discount.
Yeah, 25 is very good. I don't think we're going to see a 25 again until a major.
Right.
But this basically is a major field. But I mean, I love him at this spot too. I think it's a really good spot for him going forward in the future. Maybe if he doesn't win this year, but I mean, it's a spot you're going to want to be on him. It just
around the green's important, though. Does that worry you?
Yeah, it does. But when he's been winning lately, he really hasn't been bad.
No.
Although, actually, he pretty much has. His last 5 events, he's averaging -4 around the green. Lost 6.2 at Century, 1.5 last week, 3.5 at CJ Cup, 8.9 at Shriners.
I just have to be out then.
Good. Yeah. I wanted the reason to be anyway. So we can't really bet him. So
3-putt avoidance too is big. I don't know. What are I really going to bet? DJ, Rory, Hovland, like 3 bad can be bad putters. DJ and Rory can be good.
I think DJ.
stretches.
You'd say DJ is usually a good putter.
Usually, yeah. But there'll be times he'll go through stretches where his putter's ice.
Yeah.
All these guys do, though.
Okay, so what is he using this week? I like when he uses that black spider. I know it's getting kind of old now, but
I thought that's what he was using in
sure.
Saudi, but maybe not.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm sure our boy D will tell us.
Nothing on Weasel either. He's got a couple good results, mixed results though.
Fuck Weasel. I don't dislike him.
Just sick of him, right?
Yeah, I'm sick of him, and it's just I'm not tempted at this number.
Yeah, cool.
If he was 40 to 1, I would be.
I proposed this to you last week. Is Decky approaching the super elite level?
I mean, he's getting there. We talked about whether or not him being freed up from a win in both Japan and the Masters win. I mean, he's playing with house money for a while here, and it seems like it's really freed him up because, like, even when he's not playing great, he's still playing great. It's like he's not really having too many bad weeks. 8th last week, gained 5.1 on approach. He's been putting it pretty well. 3.5 last week putting, 5.1 on approach. Off the tee was okay. You get the Masters comp for this week, which obviously he won last time, so he's approaching that territory, but I'm not tempted to bet him.
Yeah, he's got good history here. 4th, 11th, 9th, 5th. Weird. He missed the cut last year. Rory missed the cut, and JT missed the cut last year.
Yeah, strange. It was strange. But a lot of, it was like a weird leaderboard. You had Homa, Finau, Burns going into it.
DJ. We all thought Burns was going to piss down his leg on Saturday playing with DJ.
But he waited till Sunday?
Yeah, he waited till Sunday.
What did he shoot, like a 78 on Sunday?
I don't know. He still finished 3rd, so.
So, Decky's great. I love Decky. He's the fucking man, but not tempted, really.
Okay. Over 25, we got Willie Z, 28. Brooks, 30. Seen 35. Seen better numbers than all these guys, actually. Fitzpatrick, 35. Jordan Spieth, 35. Sanjay, 35.
Okay. Just a quick note here. A very prominent name is on Patrick Cantley this week. Just throwing that out there.
Good. Wasn't going there, so.
Yeah, so that's great.
Man, that's a fucking bad bet.
It is.
He's gonna have some fatigue.
Yeah, 3 in a contention 3 weeks in a row, then lose on a playoff, and I agree.
Been 4?
4, yeah.
Right, because he was at Amex too.
But I want to say 3. He was really in the thick of it, right? Or was he in the thick of it all 4?
Century, he was 4th. Amex, he was 9th, but he was leading after Friday and leading after Sunday. And Pebble, he's in the thick, and then obviously yesterday.
Yeah, so for sure you could see some fatigue. To the Willie Z thing, he's another popular guy you see. Almost reminds me of Scheffler last week, which is a little bit concerning. Everybody likes him, makes a lot of sense at this course. But for me, it's just like the 28 isn't enough for me.
I agree with you. The only 3-putt avoidance, I keep seeing that on my notes every fucking year. 3-putt avoidance, 3-putt avoidance. You know who misses short putts?
Zalatoris.
He's a great long putter too.
He is.
He's another one of those guys like Scheffler. I'd much rather him putt a 7-footer if I need a miss than a 22-footer. He's going to make the 22 and he's going to miss the 7.
His last 24, he's 76th in the field in 3-putt avoidance.
Yeah, it's not good. What's Vic?
Vic is, just real quick, Rahm is 6th. I think, like I said, he's one of the best there is. Vic is 112th out of 117.
Yeah, so I just got to cut those 2 guys off. I mean, tee to green wise, those 2 are top 5 in this field, obviously. I don't
But
really think there's much arguing there.
with that being said, DJ is 71st and Rory is 74th.
Yeah.
But DJ is 5th from 0 to 5 feet and 7th from 5 to 10 feet.
Okay. And it's DJ at Riv.
Yeah. This is definitely not the end-all be-all here, but
DJ and Rory both have over 20 wins in their career. So we'll be all right.
this would be a quarter century for DJ.
Ooh, love to be on it. So yeah, we'll just pass on Zalatoris. Could definitely see him being in the mix, though. Definitely.
I think he will be in the mix, like top 15, top 10. I would say it's pretty likely.
Yep. Brooks 35.
Hold on, though. He had COVID, so I don't. Who knows, man?
Fuck.
He might not be able to walk or breathe very well. He's probably on his deathbed, so we got to be cautious of that.
Fuck.
Those
Wear your
sniffles.
mask, Willie Z. Wear your fucking mask.
Those sniffles will get you.
Brooks 35.
Nah,
He's not a California guy.
no. Wait till next week.
Next week's Honda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Give me Spieth, I guess. Guy made 2 eagles the other day and shot even par.
Fuck that guy, dude. He sucked at golf. And I prefaced last week by saying this. I still think he sucks at golf, even when I bet him last week. It's just the fact that I thought, like, even you, the biggest Spieth hater in the world, always says he plays his courses well. I just thought it was one of his courses. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I jumped the gun on that being one of his courses because he did so well there the previous year. But fuck that guy, dude. He sucks.
Dude, it's just like whenever I bet this fucking prick, which isn't often,
No.
he never makes those fucking 25 footers that he makes every fucking tournament when I'm going against him.
He knows all the things you said about him.
It's just I gotta be off of him for good, right? For life.
Yeah. No. Yeah, for life. He's probably going to get you one of these times, but he lost 3.2 putting last week.
I gotta be off of him for life.
For life. Yeah, I'm holding you to that. By the way, that was his worst putting performance since 2018.
My God.
4 years ago.
It's just because I've said too many bad things. The wound's too deep.
Yeah, no, he watches the show.
All right. 40 plus. We got Sam Burns at 40. Bubba, 40. Scene 45. Adam Scott, 45. Defending champ Max Homa, 45. And Tony Finau, 50. Scene 60.
Yeah, people have been betting Sam Burns the last 2 weeks because everyone wants to suck the guy's dick. And I've been telling you, he ain't that guy. He ain't that guy.
Week?
Missed the cut 2 weeks in a row. Not that I've been drilling winners here. I fully acknowledge that. But Burns ain't that guy. You want him to win the Sanderson Farms? He'll do that for you.
How about the Honda?
Yeah, he can win. Yeah, cool. He can beat Keegan Bradley. Fucking pissed.
No, I'm talking about next week. What about Burns at the Honda? Is he playing the Honda? I could see him win the Honda.
Yeah, it's the same as the Valspar, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. But he's not winning an elite field. He's not winning a major this year for all the people who think that he is. I don't think he's ever winning a major.
Okay.
So fuck you guys.
We're going to pass on Homa because he won last year, even though he played well last week in Phoenix.
He played all right. He sucked dick on Sunday.
Did he?
I bet him in a matchup. He was fucking horrible. Kept it in the water.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's hard to ignore Bubba, man. There was one guy better than JT on approach last weekend. It was Bubba.
He sucked on Sunday too, with the exception of he had a fucking awesome shot into 15, 6 feet for eagle. Yeah, I mean it's one of those ones where if you bet it and he sucks, you feel like an idiot because you bet him at 40 and it's Bubba. But then if he plays great and you don't bet it, you also feel like an idiot.
Yeah. So I said to you last week, why didn't we just bet Bubba top 10? I don't know what he finished. Yeah, he probably didn't even finish in the top 10.
15, I think, something like that.
Okay, but either way, when we were talking about betting outright, I was like, I'm not going to bet Bubba. He's probably just going to finish in 7th.
That's what you said. Yeah, I remember.
Which was pretty much spot on for most of the week until the end.
Yeah. Do you feel that way this week?
Kinda. I feel like he's going to play well and not win.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, I probably would have said this after he won twice. Is it likely that he wins a third time? Probably not. But now, I mean, that percentage even goes down more. Is it likely that he wins a fourth? I mean, what's the list of guys who have won 4 times at a place besides Tiger? It's not very long.
It can't be long at all.
So if that happens, then I'll live with it.
Okay.
We'll probably just bet fucking Scott instead, who is talking about a guy whose best case scenario is to finish in 7th this week.
No, his best case scenario is to finish 21st.
Yeah. But he did win it, so.
Are we doing it or no?
I don't know if I can fit it because there's a guy I like better who's somewhat in the range, but not quite.
Scott's got great history besides the win.
No, Scott's awesome here. The one concern that I really have, and it's not a concern about his game, the concern that I have is, well, actually there is a concern about his game. Off the tee hasn't been great.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a concern. You want good off the tee here because typical Adam Scott, when he's playing great here, he's just fucking piping fairways, hitting at like 315, just solid down the middle, right? And he's had some driver issues. He's going back and forth on the shaft. Just, I know you want to go back and forth on his shaft with your tongue, but
I would.
No, I would too. But all these other guys you're getting a big discount on. I thought he was going to be 45 when I thought Rory was going to be 12 and DJ was going to be 14. But like with everyone moving back, I thought he was maybe might get a 50 or a 55.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was going to be 45. I don't know.
So
I don't know if I can
come in with me or not.
You 100% in?
I don't know. I'll have to kill myself if he wins and I'm not on him at Riv.
He just won 2 years ago, right?
2020.
Okay.
It's probably his last win.
Yeah, it was. So you going 2 out of 3 at Riv?
I mean, Bubba did twice.
Yeah.
Bubba went every other year for 5 years. Won 3 of 5.
Were the fields as good then?
No, because it wasn't Tiger's tournament.
Right.
Until
2018.
2019, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, it's hard to lay off him. It's obviously great being on him. And if he's in the mix on Saturday, Sunday, he is, this is what we always say about Scott, which may or may not be true, but I think it's true. He's not one of the big, the super elites, but when he's in contention with them, I feel just as strongly about him winning as one of the other guys.
Yeah. Maybe we'll find a time to hit him live.
Yeah, 70.
I may or may not have hit him live last week. Pretend I didn't. Sometimes, you just get like a real hard on for a guy middle of a tournament. You're like, fuck, I gotta be on it just in case it happens.
Your hard on for him wasn't in the middle of the tournament. It's been alive and well for years.
Okay. Are we out on fee now?
It's a great number.
60.
Yeah, very, very good number.
I bet him at 25 here last year. He's playing like absolute dog dicks.
I'm not going to be betting it, but I respect the bet to anyone who wants to bet it.
Okay.
You?
I don't know. I got to think about that one. It's tempting.
There's a guy here who I really like.
Okay, who do you got?
Titties Mark.
Okay.
I like Titties Mark.
60 to 1?
60. I thought 66. I thought I saw it somewhere.
Okay.
And well, just because I was on the page, he's top 15, 17 in the field in 3-putt avoidance. He has good history. He has a couple of top 5s here in his past 6 starts. I think he has 2 top 5s, one being in 2019, a 4th place finish. Was good at Farmers, 16th place at Farmers, gained 2.1 on approach. He's great around the green. You always talk about the Aussies with the Kikuyu grass, which I know is overplayed, but Aussies do well in this swing. He's done well in this swing. He's won at Torrey Pines, which I think there's a bit of a crossover there. When he gets to 28, 30 to 1, we've seen, he doesn't typically do as well. Hit the sweet spot of him winning, just like when we hit him at Farmers, was he's playing all right, but he's in a very good field, and he slips down to that 50, 60, 65 to 1 range. And I think that's when he's, when he has his best chance to win.
Yeah, you're making good points. I don't know. I feel like we're searching for a Mark win, and we're just not. I don't know.
Yeah, but the number's good.
I'm not. Yeah. You really think he can win?
Yeah. I mean, why not?
I just feel like he always has these fucking holes where or these stretches where he just takes himself out of contention.
He does, but I also like the fact that the winner's probably going to be 13, 14, 15 under, and he can just fucking drain some 40-footers, and all of a sudden he backs into it, and then the guy bogeys the last hole, and Mark wins.
Yeah, definitely a backdoor guy.
So if when he won Farmers, he gained 8 strokes putting. I mean, it's going to take a big putting week, but it's at the score where he tends to have those putting weeks.
So did you already bet it?
No.
You're gonna though?
I think, but I'm not positive. I mean, if I do, I won't be able to bet Scott because we both bet another guy at 70, who I'm not positive I love, but the number is just too good for the talent.
Yep. I don't know if I can take Mark over Scott.
Who's a better chance to win?
What Scott am I getting?
That's part of the equation. I mean, Mark has 5 PGA Tour wins since 2017, if you include the team event, which I know you probably don't, but and 4. What's Scott have? 1?
PGA wins. He has since 2017. He has
1. This one.
Yeah. Making some good points.
1 and 11 under, and you're getting 20 points too.
Okay, you like Mark. I'm not there with Mark. I'm not even sure I'm there with Scott, to be honest with you. So let's go to the next range.
Okay. Why don't you go with the 70 guy we like? Why don't you just go there?
Okay. I got another ticket here for our YouTube guys. This is just one, though. One big one.
Put it a little closer.
One big one.
Oh, yeah.
For our boy, Joaquim Neiman. Reason being, 70 is just a stupid number. This guy's playing good. He's playing really well. And to be honest with you, around the green, not his strength. And he's probably not going to win this. But tee to green, like, his game is what you want here. Or at least off the tee and approach is what you want here.
Around the green isn't as bad as you think. He's gained in 4 straight events. And over his last 10 events, he's positive. In his career, he's only minus 0.3. He's not terrible.
He's starting to play better on the West Coast. I know you always say middle of the country, but he's starting to play better.
Yeah. I'm not getting a crazy feeling like he's going to win the thing. But like you said, the 70 to 1, there's just too much talent there. And you see these guys who are getting, let me say it this way. I think he's as good of a player as Will Zalatoris.
Definitely. They're the same. He's better.
Yeah. Talent. I mean, just
maybe not better, but
raw talent, he might be.
Yeah.
He's 3 years younger.
Yeah, that's very true.
And just raw talent. I mean, you like the long and straight. He's so sneaky long, and I don't know how sneaky it is, but I think it is pretty sneaky because he actually average guy in the street who hits it the longest on tour, the top 5. I mean, he's not far behind Bryson. He's a little bit, obviously, but he's up there with the best of them. He fucking pipes it. And I like, you've talked about this before. I like the fact that he doesn't have to go crazy with birdies.
Yep.
He can have a great tee to green performance, gain 2 or 3 putting, and he can win that way.
Yep. He was 6th at the Farmers, first time playing since the RSM, which was in November. And we didn't expect much out of him. But after that 6th at Farmers, I figured, okay, he's going to be back in the 40-50 range.
Yeah, totally. If he was 40-50, I wouldn't be betting him, but 70 just too good. He was 7.6 tee to green at the Farmers.
Yeah. Gained putting, too.
He just, the breakthrough is going to come. He's going to be an elite player on tour. Maybe not super elite, but he will be in the, I think, the Scheffler, Zalatoris, whoever you want to put up there. He's as good as those guys.
Yep. A couple other guys. Anything more on Neiman?
No.
Thought it was an interesting number on Casey at 60.
Yeah, very interesting.
You haven't seen him in probably since the Ryder Cup.
I just don't know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah. He's probably just being an old guy. just hanging out. He's got a ton of money. He doesn't need to play any shit events. Now the season's starting. He's gearing up for Augusta. That's my guess.
44 years old. Yeah. I don't think he's going to win, but would a top 10 surprise me? No.
Yeah. My guy, Tom Peters, seen 70s on. He has a second here. I'm not gonna bet him, but I'm really happy that he's playing.
Me too. Always fun to watch. If he gets contention, then it's gonna be a fucking blast.
Yeah. No interest in betting him, but I hope he starts playing the PGA a lot more. Hopefully that win that he just had got him into some things.
I hope so too. He's fun to watch. Crazy talented. Obviously has some good history. He's played this place pretty well. I don't know when it was.
2017, second.
Okay.
To DJ. I mean, he's a DJ type of player.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, good. I'm glad to see him back. He's going to be pretty popular too, so I'm sure. I'd rather bet Neiman. I mean.
Yep. Any other names? Sergio was good here back in his prime. I think that's a good sign for Neiman.
It's been a damn fucking while, though, since Sergio's been good here. I know people say his course history is good, but when?
Back in the early 2000s. They've been playing this event forever.
Talking 20 years ago.
Yeah, his prime. That's where Neiman.
Right. He was 4th in 2015.
Yep, that's the last time he was good, yeah.
13th in 2013. I like him too. Same way I feel about him as I feel about Casey. I don't think he's going to win the event, but he could finish top 10.
Yep. And then at the DraftKings Sportsbook down at Foxwoods, Pat Reed was 90.
Sheesh.
I thought that was kind of crazy. He's fucking garbage, but that's pretty nuts.
Fucking blows. Like he's right now, even when he used to blow and he was still like doing some things well, like he just isn't doing anything well right now.
Yeah.
Well, he gained 4.8 around the green at Farmers. So I guess you can say he does that well, but his putting's been pretty okay, I guess. Nothing crazy like it was before. Fuck him. Yeah, I'm not interested.
Not really either, but that's oof.
No, it is a wild number.
Anybody else you like?
Not really. Not really looking at long shots too much. I thought Wyndham Clark has some nice history. I don't.
You love Windy.
He does have good history, though.
Yeah. What about Sahith? What'd you think of him last week? I was pretty impressed.
He was great. I never once for a second thought he was going to win.
But he just hung around. I thought that was great. I didn't think he was going to hang around like he did.
No, very good for him in his career. I think it was a good sign. And he needs, those guys all need that before they really get into it. But Yeah, it was cool. Probably won't contend for a while now.
He does. It'd be probably on these Cali courses. Abe Answer 80.
Fuck him. Connors is pretty good at 100.
2 missed cuts here.
Connors does.
Yep.
Hadwin's
Fuck
been playing.
him, man. Abe, you're getting a real number on Abe now. You can't just brush it off.
Yeah, I just don't like him.
Okay.
I want guys who hit it long and straight.
Okay, that's fair.
He's a little bitch.
Well, we got 3 of those. DJ, Rory, Neiman.
Yeah.
So we got those 3, and then we're gonna probably add 40.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Either Mark or Scott. For me, Party Marty's been playing really well. Not that he can win here, but he has some pretty good history. He's in good form.
Yeah, play him in DraftKings, sure.
Yeah, that's basically what I meant. Ricky 200. Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah, no one else I really want to bet.
Sad days, man. Sad days.
So, say if you had to bet Bubba, Scott, Leishman, Tony. I guess that's what it's down to.
Can you bet 2 of them or just 1?
You could probably bet, if it's Scott, just 1. You could maybe bet the other 2. 365 has both Casey and Sergio at 80.
I like Casey better.
Me too. Your boy Al Norn, 90, playing pretty well.
Al Norn is playing well.
He has some history, doesn't he?
12th, 59th, 16th. Contended at Torrey. What did he do off the tee to green last week?
He signed this hat right here too.
He did. Nice. Good for him.
Yep.
He's the only relevant Swede these days.
He is, sadly enough. Let's see. Last week he was okay. 7.4 putting. The rest was average.
Ooh, 7.4 putting.
No, I have 0 interest. I just want to see if you did.
What else?
Siwoo, Hoagie. I mean,
Kokrak? Nah. Couple decent finishes. Doesn't win big events, and he's short.
Yes. No. I mean, you're seeing Mito, 225. Don't like him. Just talking about some guys who I've seen.
What's Hadwin?
125.
Ugh.
Yeah, not great. Should be 200. How's his history? Good.
Makes the cut every year, but his best finish is 6th.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy.
Hasn't missed the cut here, though.
I like where we're at. I like the guys we have. For me, it's probably going to be Rory, DJ, Scott, Rory, DJ, Leishman, Neiman, and I don't know if I can fit Scott. If I do that, I can probably fit one more guy in the 60-plus range. I don't know who I like or if I like anyone or what I'll do with it.
Could you do Rory, DJ, Hovland?
Just those 3?
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, it's basically what we did last week.
No, but the 14 really kills you.
Yeah, it does. Well, you started at 18.
It's about 750 between the 2. Divided by 25. Yeah, it'll get you around 6.9.
Wish X wasn't a fucking loser.
He is a loser. I got my 2 guys at the top. I'll take some other shots. 40-60.
Yeah, man, we got to get back. We got to get this ball turned around.
DJ's
our guy to do it.
Yep.
We're going to my second all-time favorite golfer, huh?
Yeah.
Works for me. Marty live.
All right, let's do it. Thanks for listening.
Let's ride with DJ, baby.